Hi everybody, so we're going on a cool journey today. We are opening a 1990 Skybox Basketball Series 2 sealed hobby box. And I'm gonna show you the great cards that came out of it. I'm also gonna teach you how to get autographs from some of these players, literally through the mail, so you can turn lemons into lemonade. And then I'm also just gonna cover pop culture from the 90s. Who doesn't love that? We're gonna be covering music, movies, TV shows. So it'll be a fun ride. Buckle up. Let's go.
LZ here, Sports Card Madness. Today we are getting really nostalgic and we are opening a Skybox Series 2 1990-91 Skybox basketball set. This set, really cool, was really ahead of its time. Just with let's just look at the Jordan on the front here. Sorry for the glare, but this was ahead of its time. We're talking like premium card, premium stock, the pictures. It was almost like it was high definition, these cards when they first came out. Really, really cool. You know, if you show, well, you can see Reggie Miller here on the back. Another thing that they did, a lot of the card companies, if they did have a picture on the back, it would be a really small one, but you can see like Reggie Miller, it's huge on the back there. Some other ones on the back. You got Chris Mullin, you know, just a lot of cool cards in this one. So we're gonna rip this one. Obviously the big cards in here is MJ, right? If we can get an MJ, that would be huge. MJ PSA 10 runs around 175 to 215. So that's pretty cool. That's a decent number. There are some other big cards in here too, though. For rookie cards, we have Gary Payton, we have Sean Kemp. This is the year for Vlade Divac. Glenn Rice was in here as well. And then for Series 2, they did some special things. They actually had like a special draft pick set where they kind of highlighted the draft picks. And also they did team checklists as well. So hopefully we'll be able to dig up some of those. You can see David Robinson, hopefully we can pull. I mean, I know Ewing's in here, so there'll be a lot of cool cards to pull. And I'm not keeping any of these, so we're gonna figure out a way to give these out as we go on. And another thing I'm gonna do is as we go through this, we're going down memory lane, at least for me. I'm gonna bring up some kind of pop culture, just things that happened in 1990-91, like movies, music, TV, sports. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's rip this thing open. Very excited to rip this thing open. Love that sound. 1990-91 Skybox Series 2. And let's take a look and just crack this thing open and see what it looks like. All right. Oh, here it is. Here's the tab. All right. Inaugural season. Because again, this is the first year of these cards. So Series 2 inaugural season. We have 15 trading cards in each pack. Let me go ahead and pull these out. Sorry, I want to try to keep them in the camera if I can. Big stack. This is going to be a lot of fun. And again, I'll go over just some cool pop culture stuff as we go through this. So you can see, I'm going to try to put the nice cards just on those black mats ahead of time. So I'm going to just move some of these off. Let's just put one stack at a time in front of us and let's get ripping. Actually, before we do that, let's take a look at just the back here. So special NBA scouting computer lets you compare each player with the average of all players at its position. See how a player might do if he played all 48 minutes. So computer charged design. So state of the art, powerful for photographs, action fonts. And it's cool. They do something with the basketballs too. You'll see it's kind of like they make the basketballs. It's like fire or flames around them. But this is cool. Again, this was ahead of its time. These photos were really, really crisp and clean. So let's go ahead and start ripping. Looks like we might have a checklist. All right, So we have Charlotte Hornets. And I'm just going to try to call out the big ones, right? If we get some big ones here. Definitely some TTMs in here as well. I think John does. We get the Lakers. You know what? I'm going to put these in a pile, the team ones. Let's see if we can maybe get all the teams. That would be really cool. Let's see. Gary Grant. Oh, we have coaches cards. Okay, cool. Excellent. So we have Magic Johnson. This actually looks like a beautiful card. Centering might be a little left to right, a little bit different there. But the Magic PSA 10 goes for $40. So that's pretty great. So we'll go ahead and put that over there. See what else we got. Got a lot of coaches. There's gonna be a lot of coaches in this thing, I think. And we got another team card. Again, let's see if we can get all of them. So I'll put these off to the side. Another thing we can do when you're ripping cards, especially vintage, don't just throw out those old ones. The ones that, you know, the ones that I didn't really score on. I'm going to try to see if I can get some of them TTM, which is through the mail, autographs. Some of these guys do sign, so let's go ahead and try it out. All right, we got the Jazz, another team. Hakeem Olajuwon, that's really cool. I'll put that with kind of the Magic pile. Hakeem. Casey Jones, I think we already got a Casey Jones. All right, try to blow through these a bit more as I open these up. All right, so I promised you some nostalgia today. So let's go ahead and cover movies. Movies of 1990. Some big movies. The movie that won Oscar Picture of the Year was Driving Miss Daisy, which some of you may have seen, but some more popular ones. And the biggest one was Goodfellas. Goodfellas came out in 1990. That is just an incredible movie. Incredible soundtrack. We had Days of Thunder. We had Pretty Woman. Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger. What else? We had Edward Scissorhands, which was way beyond its time. That was a really cool movie. If you haven't seen that, definitely check it out. Similar to these packs. Oh, whoops, I kind of messed up the packs here. Similar to these packs, Edward Scissorhands was way above its time. I think that might have been Tim Burton's first movie. All right, on to the next. So yeah, a little bit of nostalgia. Goodfellas, that is such a good movie. 1990, it's crazy that it's that old. Days of Thunder was kind of actually, I mean, I grew up in the Northeast, so NASCAR was not big in the Northeast. So that was kind of my first introduction to NASCAR. Learned about drifting. I think we all probably did in that movie. That was cool. All right, let's see. We're hoping for some other big ones. No Jordans yet. We got another team card, Golden State Warriors. Put that over there. Mark Jackson, we see him on TV. All right, here's a draft pick. So I mentioned that this series, they did special draft pick cards. So you can see they're kind of highlighting draft picks. This is Willie Burton. Orlando Magic card. John Paxton, he signs. Kevin McHale's a good one. I'll throw that in the pile. I love Kevin McHale, especially from being from Boston. Kevin Johnson was a baller back in the day. Okay, next. Yeah, so I mentioned, so the Jordan card goes for like $175 to $215. You get Gary Payton's rookie card, PSA 10. These are all PSA 10s. It's about $25. Sean Kemp, $20. Magic Johnson, which we already have, that's about $40 in a PSA 10. Larry Bird is about $20. All right, let's see. Let's hope for some big ones here. Denver Nuggets. We're getting a good clip of these team cards. We'll have to see at the end if we have all of them. That would be really cool. Another draft pick, Lionel Simmons. Jersey Nets. Lots of coaching card. All right, cool. David Robinson. All right, let's take a look at this one. David Robinson, Hall of Famer. The Admiral, they called him. He was in the Navy, which was awesome. You know, thank you for your service, Mr. Robinson. You can see centering is definitely off. it's bottom to top there. But cool background, right? It's got a much bigger picture of David as opposed to other cards in the 1990s or even before that. All right, let's keep going. Looking for the MJs, looking for the Magics. Oh, Charles Barkley. All right, that's another good one. Hall of Famer Charles Barkley. See him on TV, especially during the NBA Finals or NBA season. I'm gonna put that in the good pile. All right, there we go, there we go. All right, we have MJ. First MJ of the box. How does it look, everybody? I am gonna guess that this MJ is a 9. Looks a little bit wider on the bottom than it does on the top. I think left and right look pretty centered. All right, let's take a look at the back. And I love this photo. I was really hoping we'd get an MJ. I just love this. So MJ playing golf. It's such a cool concept, right? Skybox was definitely ahead of its time. Like if cards did have a picture on the back of it, typically it would just be like a boring picture of a headshot or something. But here we are, MJ playing some golf. All right, that is going in a special spot over there. All right, cool. So a lot of coaching cards. Del Curry, Steph Curry's father right there. We have Phoenix Suns team card. We're really killing it with team cards here. All right, so that was it, but that was it. We got an MJ, which was awesome. So great pack there. All right, we're down to a few left of this first stack. I'll probably, every stack, I'll try to do a bit of pop culture news for you. So we're almost there. A little bit of a teaser. We're almost to the next pop culture news or stats here. Okay, so we have, again, I'm not calling out every one of these players. All right, Vlade Divac. This is, I believe, is his rookie card. No, it actually is not. Oh, no. I don't think it is his rookie card. All right, Danny Ainge. Which is cool. Bernard King. All right, first checklist we've seen. A lot of people collect checklists, so I might hold on to that. I'll just put that in a different pile. I know, like, for instance, we talk a lot about the 1986 Flair basketball set that myself and Nick from Sports Card Madness, the two of us collect. And that one, the checklists are very hard to come by. So they're actually worth a lot of money. I have not researched checklists for the Skybox set, but can always check later. All right, let's see what the next pack here. Scott Skiles, Kenny Smith, similar to Charles Barkley. We see Kenny on TV a lot. Cliff Robinson, the Cavs. I don't know, do we get the Cavs yet? That might be a new one. I'm already losing track of the teams. We got a big stack, and I'll review them afterwards. Oh, cool. All right, Kendall Gill. Kendall Gill was a high draft pick. Let's see if it even says when he was drafted. I don't see if it says the number, although I could be wrong. Maybe I'm missing it. But Kendall Gill was a big draft pick. Milwaukee Bucks, I know we haven't got that one yet, so we're still doing good there. Mark Eaton, he's another TTM. I'll try to point out through the mail autograph people you can get here, but he's definitely one of them. All right, 2 left in the first stack. I'm gonna try to move a little quicker too. Oh, boom, okay, Gary Payton. This is the biggest rookie card of the set. You can see that cool kind of NBA draft pick that they did. This, to me, is not a 10. Centering is definitely off. But, I mean, otherwise, it's in great condition. Might be able to get a 9 with this one. Again, the Gary Payton 10 goes for about $25. All right, I'm going to put the top draft picks in that pile over there. LA Clippers, we have not gotten that one yet. Larry Bird, all right. My favorite player growing up, obviously I'm from Boston, so Larry Bird would probably be my favorite player. Larry Bird's card goes for $20 in a PSA 10. This is not a PSA 10. You can see by the centering. And for those who maybe are seeing this for the first time, don't know like what we're looking at here, see how, you know, that thickness is a lot thicker than that side. That's what we mean by centering. Let's take a look at the back. Nice big photo of him. Larry Bird, very serious. So I definitely wouldn't expect to see a picture of Larry Bird golfing on the back of this. But this is probably, that centering's kind of tough. I would say this might be an 8. Put that over there. Let's see what other cards we got. Sorry, try to go a little quicker here. Dennis Rodman, the Worm. It's another great one. I'll put that in the pile. I love Dennis Rodman. Robert Parrish, the Chief. Another team card. Dan Marley would just drain threes all the time for the Suns. Okay, last card of this first stack. All right, what do we have? We have lots of coaching cards, which is great. John Stockton, Hall of Famer. John Stockton's a great one. Centering is off, but I'll put that in this special pile. The bullets, we have not got the bullets yet, so that goes with the team. Gerald Wilkins, Bill Cartwright from the Bulls, Terry Porter, Terry Teagle, John Bagley. All right. Other than Stockton, that was kind of a rough. All right, so on to the next pile. All right, so let's get into more nostalgia, more pop culture news. Let's go to sports. Let's just do the champions in all the different sports. So MLB 1990, MLB World Series champions was the Cincinnati Reds. Another draft pick card. Let's see, the Nets. We definitely already got the Nets. For the NHL, another David Robinson. Left and right centering looks pretty good. Sorry for the glare. There you go. You can see it good there. But you can see the bottom, definitely a lot thicker than the top. But we'll put David Robinson, special pack over there. A lot of coaching. Another John Stockton. We'll have to see if maybe that centering is better than the other John Stockton. We talk a lot about autographs on Sports Card Madness. John Stockton hasn't signed in forever. And then all of a sudden, this year, in 2023, he did 2 signings, which is wild. So everybody obviously jumped all over that. But, you know, the problem is with these signings is every time he does one, the value of his autograph is going to go down more and more. All right, so I said NHL. NHL Stanley Cup champions was the Edmonton Oilers. All right, we'll do the NFL next after I get through this pack here. Let's see, again, try to move a little quicker. Brad Davis, TTM, definitely. Grab him. James Worthy, Hall of Famer. A lot of coaches. Okay. All right, NFL. The Super Bowl champion, 1990 Super Bowl champion was the San Francisco 49ers. Yeah, they were dominating in the 90s. Them and the Cowboys definitely dominated in the 90s. All right, we'll do NBA in a second, but let's see. All right, another checklist card. Again, I have to see how valuable those are. Actually, let me pull the other checklist card and see. All right, I got the exact checklist card there. Okay, sorry, we'll keep going. Blow through these. Try to go quicker. All right, Detroit Pistons. I don't think we got that one. I think Kelly is a TTM. I'm pretty sure he is. Through the mail. Put it in an envelope. Write a nice note to Kelly. Definitely have a return envelope with a stamp on it, and he'll sign it and get it back to you. So you can turn lemons into lemonade, because I'm going to have a massive stack of cards that aren't necessarily worth a lot after this. Timberwolves. I don't think we got the Timberwolves. All right, a lot of coaches. Karl Malone. We haven't got a Karl Malone yet. Hall of Famer Karl Malone. Let's see what it looks like on the back. Love it. There he is, riding his horse. See, that's cool. Larry Bird. The Larry Bird card, we wouldn't have seen Larry Bird riding a horse either. All business for Larry Bird, but love Karl Malone on his horse. That's awesome. Okay, actually, you know what? I'm going to put Karl in the special pile as well. Utah Jazz. I'm pretty sure we got the Jazz card already. Okay. Got about 4 more cards left in this next stack. All right, so I promised you NBA. Who is the... All right, we have Isaiah Thomas, another Hall of Famer. How is the centering on this? I think left and right look good. Up and down might look good. That, I think it's a little bit thicker on the top, a little wider on the top. But otherwise, that is a 10. Isaiah always has a great smile. Look at that smile. Obviously, he's smiling in his picture on the back. All right, that goes in the special pile. Let's see. Yeah, all right, I owe it to you. NBA Finals. The NBA Finals champion was... Very fitting for us opening up these packs, and who we're chasing. It is the Chicago Bulls. The Chicago Bulls won the NBA Finals in the 1990-91 season. All right. Ooh, this is a dud. This was a dud. This was a bad pack. There is nothing we got. I don't think we got anything special in that one. Okay, a couple more to go in this one. As a teaser, the next one I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do popular TV shows, and I think I saw a special one on the back, but we're gonna wait a second until we get there. So once I get to the next stack, we will do popular TV shows of 1990. Ramil Robinson, he was another kind of big draft pick. He didn't really turn into much in the NBA at all, but Hawks, I think we got the Hawks. Ralph Sampson, Glenn Rivers, which is Doc Rivers, coach of the Milwaukee Bucks right now. Derek Coleman. Derek Coleman is a good draft pick for this year. Well, you know what? I'll put that in the good pile. We have the Pacers. We have Barkley. Barkley centering is off, but beautiful card on the back. Him smiling. And we have another MJ. Exactly what I thought I saw on the back there. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at my list of other topics I want to bring up. So is this MJ a PSA 10? What does everybody think? I think everybody is starting to shake their head. No, it is not a PSA 10. You can see by top to bottom is off. Left to right is probably off a little bit, but still great card. I think a 9, all right, if the 10 is worth 175 to 215, I want to say the 9 was maybe like $50. It's not terrible. An 8's probably, I don't know, $20 maybe. Sorry, I didn't do the research on the 9s and 8s. Bo Kimball draft pick. New York Knicks. I don't know if we got a New York Knicks. That might be another one to add. Clyde Drexler. Okay, we haven't seen Clyde Drexler yet. All right, let's see what the back looks like for Clyde. Another Hall of Famer. All business. Clyde getting it done on the bench there. That is not a PSA 10, but still a great card. I'm going to put that in the special pile. Glenn Rice. I thought Glenn Rice. No, this isn't. This isn't his rookie season. All right, sorry about that. All right, so we have Chuck Daly. Bill Laimbeer, part of the Bad Boy Pistons. Okay. All right, we are on to the next stack. You can see we got 2 more stacks to go. So blowing through this a little faster here. And I promised you for this stack, I would talk about TV shows. 1990. The top TV shows. I'm gonna go backwards, and towards the end, I kind of picked some more, let's call them my favorite ones, the ones that have stood out. If you grew up in the 80s and 90s, if you remember the Wonder Years, which is a very cool show with Fred Savage, you know, about him growing up. I think it was in the 60s and 70s. All right, that's another checklist, actually. All right, so the Wonder Years. Another one was Doogie Howser. Doogie Howser was a show about like a 14-year-old genius who graduated high school, went to college, or even might have been like Harvard, graduated Harvard by 15 or whatever, and then became like a hospital surgeon. Kind of a cool show, just different, especially for back in the day, back in the 90s. The Rockets, I don't think we got the Rockets. This ended up being a kind of a terrible pack. Wasn't much in that one. Okay, the next four are gonna be like straight off the internet, like top four shows of 1990. Number 4, The Cosby Show. I mean, I hate to say it. I know Bill Cosby has gotten in a lot of trouble over the past couple of years. The Cosby Show was a solid show. Loved that show. All right, we have another draft pick, Bo Kimball. I think we already got Bo Kimball. We already got the Knicks, I know. Xavier McDaniel, you might be able to catch him, TTM. I know he's signing now, so it might be tough, but you used to be able to. All right, another Clyde Drexler. All right, that one, not a 10. So centering seems to be a bit off with some of these cards. All right, so Cosby Show was number 4. Number 3, working our way up, was A Different World. I'm pretty sure A Different World was a spin-off of The Cosby Show. You had older sister Vanessa, who went off to college. I'm pretty sure that's what A Different World is. I could be wrong, and you guys will let me know in the comments, but I think that's what A Different World was. I did watch it, just for some reason I can't remember. All right, here's a TTM card for you. Larry Nance. Larry Nance signs TTM. Send him a card. Write him a nice note. He's actually written back to me before with a note. Also, beautiful signature. He usually uses a Sharpie too, so he kind of hooks you up. Scottie Pippen. We have not seen a Scottie Pippen yet. That centering actually looks really good on the Pippen card. Another Hall of Famer. Scotty smiling, big picture. We're going to put that in the special pile. Supersonics. I don't think we saw the Seattle Supersonics. Sorry, try to be on camera the whole time if I can. All right. Yeah, this is a pretty rough one. All right, well, Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller, we hear on TV all the time, announces NBA games, Hall of Famer. Reggie Miller was the kind of I don't know, I guess you could say like the Steph Curry of the 90s. He was like the big three-point shooter of the 90s. Obviously, Steph Curry has surpassed him since then. So yeah, TTM cards. Yeah, Larry Nance. I think that was the only one in here. Next show. So we had Cosby at number 4. We had A Different World at number 3. Number 2, Roseanne. The Roseanne Show. I know that one tried to make a comeback a couple of years ago. I think it got canceled. But I heard it might actually be trying to make another comeback. So we'll have to see. I think Dan signs. So there's another TTM for you. Okay. That is one. Joe Dumars, Hall of Famer. Reggie Theus, Larry Smith. New checklists. All right. I think we might be getting all the checklists now. Or one more maybe. I was wrong with some of these rookies. Because I even thought Deathless Shrimp was a rookie. Well, maybe I didn't announce that one earlier, but no, he's not a rookie either. But definitely Gary Payton, definitely Sean Kemp. We have not gotten a Sean Kemp card, but we have gotten a Payton. So let's see if we can try to get a Sean Kemp. All right, what other pop culture stuff do I have? Actually, I'm gonna wait on the last one. The number one, I'll let you guys try to think about it and guess who was the number one TV show in the 1990s. If you grew up then, once you hear it, you're gonna be like, that was so obvious if you don't know who it is. I actually didn't remember, but I was kind of kicking myself that I had to look that up because I shouldn't have had to look it up. Jack Sigma, he is another TTM, so you can send this card to Jack or another card of Jack and he will sign. Chicago Bulls. You know, another thing, again, we talk about autographs. Another thing we could do with all of these team cards is the owners of these teams, if any of them sign, maybe I can send these cards to them and get them to sign it. Another draft pick, we get Dennis Scott, Joe Klein, Miami Heat. I don't think we got a Miami Heat, so we'll do that one. Mark Price. Mark Price was just filthy from the free throw line. I forget his stats, but he was definitely in the upper 90s percentile, I'm pretty sure, for free throws. All right, in 1990, his free throws were, yeah, almost 90%. But I'm pretty sure he got really, really good at free throws as his career went on. All right, so keep thinking of that, the top TV show of 1990s. We're a couple packs away from that. Some of you probably cheated and already looked it up. All right, another draft pick, Tyrone Hill. 76ers. I don't know if we got a 76ers. Chris Mullin, Hall of Famer. Let's see what Mullin looks like on the back. I love these awkward photos. You know, these remind me, especially the background, it reminds me of school pictures. For those who grew up in the 80s and 90s, that was like, this background right here was like called like almost like traditional, and you didn't have to pay extra for that. But if you wanted to splurge a little bit, you get laser beams on the back of your photos, almost similar to Reggie Miller. Oh shoot, I forgot to call it out. If you notice, like a lot of the basketballs kind of have highlights around them. Look at Reggie Lewis. See the basketball, how it's got some like flames coming out of it? I said I would mention that way earlier than I did. Reggie Lewis, terrible story. He actually passed away on a basketball court from heart failure. Tim Hardaway, killer crossover. Tim Hardaway, Dominique Wilkins. All right, so we got a couple. This is a solid pack. We get Dominique Wilkins, Hall of Famer. Get to see him on the back. Actually, this centering of Dominique might look pretty good. I don't think a PSA 10 is really worth anything for Dominique. Maybe it's $10. Tyrone Corbin definitely signs. I actually sent him a 1990 Flair basketball card, and it just came back recently. So Tyrone Corbin, you can definitely get his signature. All right, what are we thinking about? Do you want me to tell you the number one TV show in 1990 was? You had the popular character was Sam Malone. He tended a bar in Boston, Massachusetts. It was Cheers. Cheers, and I'm sure everybody probably sing that song for Cheers, right? Very popular theme song. Mark Aguirre, I'm pretty sure Mark TTMs, so you can send one to Mark. Manute Bol, he has passed away. His card's very hard to get in the 1986 Flair set because he didn't sign. Actually, I'm sure this is even hard to get a signature of Manute Bol on this card as well because he passed away at a young age. Vinnie Johnson. All right, that was kind of a rough pack there. Not much in that one. So yeah, Cheers. Cheers. There was a spin-off of Cheers too, I think. But that was insanely popular. Cheers in the 90s. You know, it was just great. Great cast. Woody Harrelson went on to do great things. Okay. Try to move a little faster. Bill signs. TTM right there. Go after Bill there. Dallas Mavericks, that's a new one. We haven't gotten that team card. We might be doing pretty solid. Another draft pick, Felton Spencer, Kiki Vanderway. All right, last card of this pile. We have one pile to go. And the next one I'm going to do is music. So you have to look forward to music in this last pile of cards. Rex Chapman, Golden State, we definitely have. Mark Jackson, we've seen before. Will Burton, we've seen before. Orlando Magic. John Paxson, he will sign. That's TTM. Pretty sure John Paxson will. I think he TTM'd for me. Kevin McHale. Got to keep McHale in the special pile. Don Nelson, legend coach there. John Sally. You see John Sally, he does like a lot on podcasts. He's on TV a lot. So for those who are younger, that's who John Sally is, played for the Pistons. We have another Isaiah Thomas, Hall of Famer. Put that in the special pack. So yeah, I'm going to think of some way to give out some cards, especially the MJs. For those who want the MJs, I'm going to think of a special way to do it. It will be in the show notes below. I will also post a reel about how you can get these MJs. Let's see what other special cards we have. Ewing. We got a Ewing. It's the first one we've gotten of him. Good looking card. Oh, it looks like the bottom of this card is a little damaged. That's a bummer coming right out of the pack. So I hope, let's cross our fingers that other ones in this stack are not damaged. How's the next card look? Next card actually looks a little damaged on the left corner as well. Phil Jackson, geez, I hate to say it, but probably the best coach in NBA history. Red Auerbach, Celtics, probably right there with him. But shoot, I mean, what he did with the Bulls and the Lakers, it's pretty amazing. The Spurs, I think we got the Spurs. Sean Kemp. All right. I don't think this is Sean Kemp's rookie card either. I don't know where I was getting this information from. I think it's just, we're going after Gary Payton, because I don't think this is Sean Kemp's rookie card. No, it's not. Yeah, sorry about that, everybody, at the beginning. I was, I guess, a bit lazy or a bit rushed with my research before I decided to open these up. All right, let's get to music. Love doing music, love music. Post it on my IG all the time. I know Nick loves music, Sports Card Madness host with me. All right, so I picked out some of the big ones. These are more poppy ones. I was big into rock growing up, but you know, pop music as well, because I was younger, right? It was in your face all the time. All right, the best one, Vanilla Ice, Ice Ice Baby, came out in 1990. Great story about him claiming that he did not sample Queen, which is a complete joke that he said that he did not sample Queen's song for Ice Ice Baby, but I mean, that song was massive in 1990. Another checklist. So yeah, we have Ice Ice Baby. What other ones? This is another, I mean, talk about pop culture in 1990. MC Hammer. Can't touch this. You can't touch this. That song was huge. It was on the radio. Every single radio station played it. It was amazing. He was on every single Tonight Show, David Letterman, all of those shows. And you know what the wild thing is they tried to commercialize MC Hammer so much. He had his own cartoon, like on Saturday mornings. Saturday morning cartoons was a big thing. And yeah, wild. Can't touch this. I hope many of you are singing that in your head right now. Steve Kerr, we know him, success with the Bulls, obviously, won a lot of championships, but also won a lot of championships with the Golden State Warriors as their coach. And interesting thing I heard from John Sally, and I didn't realize this, but I had mentioned Phil Jackson before, because we saw his card. He ran the triangle offense for the Bulls and the Lakers, and that is one of the reasons why they won so many championships. I didn't realize, and I guess I'll have to pay attention to it more now, but Steve Kerr runs like a variation of the triangle offense, which makes sense, right? They're winning championships too, so maybe that is the key. Maybe the triangle offense is the key. Lakers, we didn't get. yet, I don't think. All right, moving on. Next music. Janet Jackson, Escapade, massive song in 1990. I think that was off Rhythm Nation, her Rhythm Nation album, which was just hit after hit after hit after hit. Cool thing is she is touring again. I'm actually going to see her with my wife this summer. Karl Malone, another Karl Malone card. I'm trying to think, who haven't we gotten yet for big stars? We've gotten Bird, we've gotten Magic, we've gotten a few Jordans. All right, we'll put that with the special cards. Jazz. All right, we're getting toward the end. We have 5 more. So yeah, Escapade, Janet Jackson. I mean, Rhythm Nation. There were so many songs on that album. So many. I wish I wrote down a list of them, but if you want a solid, I know vinyl's getting really, really popular now. If you want a solid vinyl that you can probably play all the way through with not having to flip it, because I know that we are attention starved now. Rhythm Nation's probably a really solid vinyl to get. All right, not much. We got a checklist. I don't think we got that one yet. Depthless Shrimp, we already got him. That is a rough pack. We didn't get anything in that one. All right, music, keep going. Tom Petty. Tom Petty, 1990. Free Falling, 1990. Big hit for him in the 1990. For those that have watched Jerry Maguire. A big part of the Jerry Maguire movie too, but great song. Okay, let's see what else we got. This looks like it might be another tough pack. Denver Nuggets. I don't think we got a Denver Nuggets card. All right, let's try to get one more MJ, right? I think we all want one more MJ. We got 3 packs left. All right, I was actually skipping around a bit with my music list. I was not going in order here. All right, the Rockets, I'll get to it in a second. All right, the Rockets. I think we've gotten the Rockets before. I don't know, I'm not feeling good about these last couple. Chris Mullin, Hall of Famer. Put that in a special pile. Come on, MJ. Let's go, MJ. Reggie Lewis, Tim Hardaway, Dominique Wilkins. Oh, wow. I think we got this exact pack before. There was definitely a Reggie Lewis. I think there was a Tim Hardaway and a Dominique Wilkins. Maybe I'll have to play it back and see. Dominique. All right, we got 2 packs left. So the music, last one that I had that really stuck out to me, I still play it today. I love this song. Belle Biv DeVoe, Poison. When that song comes on, especially for Gen Xers, grew up in the 80s and 90s, early 90s, Poison, Belle Biv DeVoe, huge. Great song just to sing along to. All right, we have Magic Johnson. Centering looks pretty good. So I'll put that in a special pile. All right, the Kings. Try to go quicker. Danny Ainge. All right, we're down to our last one. Yeah, so that was it. So I think I covered all the pop culture stuff. Next time I do one of these, I'll try to come with even more stuff. I can do whatever. I can do cartoons, wrestling. Oh, wrestling would be good. Popular wrestlers of the 90s. All right, let's hope. Hakeem Olajuwon. Did we get an Hakeem? I think we might have. All right. And we'll review kind of the special one afterwards. Come on, MJ. Come on, MJ. Come on, MJ. Dallas Mavericks. Come on, MJ. No MJ. All right. Well, we did good. We did good. All right. So let's review what we have here. I'm going to save the special one for last. So here are kind of the special cards. Hakeem, Magic, Dominique, Mullin, Malone, Isaiah Thomas, McHale, another Dominique, Miller, Scottie Pippen, Drexler, Barkley, John Stockton, David Robinson. We even got a Dennis Rodman, Larry Bird. We only got one Larry Bird, I think. Kevin McHale, Keem. So we got a few Magics, one Bird, a few Akeem Olajuwons. All right, and then we'll just cover. I should have picked out more of these, but this is the special draft pick card. Let's only focus on this one. This is Gary Payton. That is the special draft pick card you want in this set. So I'll put that one like that. We have a lot of team cards. Let's try to blow through these real quick for all of you. Mavericks, Kings, Sixers, Rockets. I'll just rapid fire. You can all see them, right? I'm gonna have to, I mean, obviously I'm not gonna do this now, but at some point I will see if we nailed every card, every team. I don't even think I showed you the back of one of these cards. So let's take a look real quick at the back. The back has, it is a checklist of the players of the team. So that's cool, right? You can see every team has names on it. So I don't know, the Bulls one with Jordan on the back. Everybody loves Jordan. That might be a good one. Okay, then we have checklists. I'll have to see if I have all of the checklists. 301. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to check those. All right, so last two, the two prized possessions of this box rip. MJ number 1. We'll look at it real quick. Okay, and MJ number 2. So I'm gonna give these away. I already have a couple of these. I have a 9. I don't have 10s, but the whole purpose of this was to give the MJs away. So please follow. All right, first and foremost, follow Sports Card Madness. Like this video, and I will have instructions on how you can get these 2 MJs. I'm gonna send both of them to one person. 2 MJs for free. I will put them in the mail. I'll put them in top loaders. I will put some bubble wrap around them, and we'll send them out to you. We will create a contest. That contest will be in the show notes, but it's all around following and liking Sports Card Madness and this video. And next time I do this, I will come with more pop culture news. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know in the feedback if you did, right? Or other categories you want me to include when the next rip that I do. All right, everybody. So this is LZ from Sports Card Madness. I hope you enjoyed this 1990-91 Skybox Series 2 box break.